Oh my god, thank you, Allegraza. Jesus fucking Christ. Showing off his cock first thing at night. God damn. Oof. Thank you so much, brother. Jesus. Jump scare. That's how you know that it's probably Allegraza's payday. Was it payday, brother? Jesus fucking Christ. Allegraza go back to the basement, right? Damn. Jesus. All right, Allegraza. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But please actually do try to, be a little more considerate of your wife. You know, just in case she gets like mad and everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My lord. Also, hi, hello, hey everybody, everybody. So, all right. Mm-hmm. So, okay, hold on. So, before I begin, chat, before I begin, I would just like to say that I am actually ramping up. Well, not ramping up. I'm making a lot of activity over on my second channel, Sagi V2. And, I plan to do more short videos here that may or may not pertain to VTubing and that it's remonetized. Yes, chat, this channel is goddamn remonetized. So, yeah, hey, I suppose. Right? Yeah, hey, we get that going. Hey, Clotho. Hope did your debut happen yet? I actually don't know if your debut happened yet. But yeah, hope you have a fun debut, man. Yes, yes, yes. And hold on. Before I say anything though, aside from my second, okay, let's just get a lot of the updates getting get out there before we actually start getting into the meat and potatoes of this goddamn stream. Yes. Dian, didn't that happen like a month ago? No. Oh wait, you mean my Sagi V2 channel? Nope, this did not get remonetized a month ago. I started uploading again a month ago. Oh shit, hello Douglas Diaz. Yes, I started re-uploading a month ago to prepare for the remonetization efforts. I mean the debut. No, there are still some people in Nexus that did not debut yet. Clotho being one of them. But in any case, Rima got gifted. Yo, that's kind of cool actually. Hey Reams, lucky bastard. But yes. Aside from that though, let's look at Twitter right now. Off Guy is off to an actual great start. I'm actually I'm not going to go to Off Guy or anything, or nor do I intend to unless certain circumstances change in the future. But like, Off Guy is right around the corner, and a lot of VTubers seem really, really excited. Because especially since this is like the biggest, literally the biggest stream, not the biggest stream, the biggest event in the convention's history so far. Right? Like V Shoujo is coming, Hololive is coming, all sorts of big people from all walks of life are coming. So it's FaZe Connect, goddamn sponsored literally everything. It's kind of hype. It's kind of hype. Yeah. It's sad that Nijisanji missed though. It's sad that Nijisanji missed. Off Guy, I mean. Although I am sure that some Niji members flew into the venue to meet with their friends individually or IRL, but like, yeah, for the sake of their safety, I guess they're not going to be able to do that. Hey, Hound. Mm-hmm. Sadly, I can't see Crush an Off Guy. Hey, man, that's cool. That's okay. Look, I've already fully accepted that I will never be able to participate in Off Guy. You know why? Because I'd have to fly over to goddamn America. And do you have any idea? I mean, of course you have any idea how expensive America is. Bro, I'm not going to America. I'd have to actually be sponsored in order for me to go to Off Guy. Or not Off Guy, to go to America rather. Yeah. And your visa is rejected. My visa did indeed get rejected. Yes. You clearly missed everything about the Kershaw situation then? I did not. I made a stream about the whole Kershaw situation. I'm aware of what happened to Kershaw. But yes. Good riddance, honestly. The moment they try to blackmail them to be unable to invite JP Sayu ever again, good riddance. Yeah. Yeah. That's Nijisanji for you. And hold on. Aside from that, I just actually realized, chat. I just realized that it's actually peak streaming hours for NA bros and NA streamers because it's nighttime for NA. So I don't I don't see a lot of my usual European bros that I usually see in my streams, but I suppose that's okay. I slept off and on and off, so I'm coming into this stream not feeling tired. I'm feeling a bit well rested actually. Like I don't even see a lot of my Filipino audience, but I guess that's fine. Once I move into my new apartment, I should be able to like stream flexibly. Sometimes I may be able to stream when it's convenient for the European bros, but sometimes in favor of the NA people. It depends really, yeah. Circumstances and all that. Nosagi goes to McDonald's in the US and spends 1 month of salary in Big Mac. True. True. Bro, how much is a fucking Big Mac? Oh, shit. Price. Fucking. Price. $5. I can get a full meal for this. $18 Big Mac. I can get a bucket. Like a fucking 8-piece chicken bucket with $18. I'd rather not. I'd really rather not. Yeah. But I guess it's like the biggest or a new thing that they have, I suppose. Yeah. Finally, a good time for me. Hey, Otaku. Welcome to the stream. Only 8-piece? No, it can go for 8. It can go for more. It's just that there's not an option in the Philippines where you can get more than 6 or 8. It depends on the place, but it's usually 6 to 8. Yes. Here in social, it's closer to 15. It's pretty bad. Yeah, man, it really is not worth it. So I'd rather just stay in the Philippines or somewhere else that's similar. I actually do have some plans to go to Indonesia though. Like I'm planning for Komifuro. Hold on. Komifuro. So Komifuro is happening in November 9 to 10 in Indonesia, and I actually think I'm going. So if there's some Indonesian bros in the chat right now, I think I might be able to come. You know, I'll try to meet up with a few people that are friends of mine. Yes. Next year? No, it's this year. November 9 to 10. So I'm gonna come. I don't know if I'm just going to probably lurk. Well, no, okay, not maybe. I don't know what I'm gonna do honestly. Not yet. I am going to try and meet with a couple VTubers that I'm personally friends with there. See what we can do. You know, maybe I could even be like a surprise guest in like one of the stalls there or something. I have no idea yet. Yeah. Indonesia looks like it has the best weeb community, lol. I mean, it has one of the more dedicated ones, yeah. And it's pretty cheap. Indonesian flights right now are pretty cheap. You can book a flight right now. I am not booking a flight until I confirm that until I can have a ticket. Until I 100% confirm that I'm able to take. Oh, thank you, Nee. I'm not gonna say your full name. So if I were to hypothetically sponsor you, would you be down to come? Oh shit, hold on. I need to readjust the size of this thing. Okay. Thank you, Nee. Would you be... Let me read that again. Would you be able to come to the States? Because I will literally take you everywhere and have you experience as much as you can. Bro, bro, that sounds super romantic. Well, you're gonna take me out on a date? Jesus, that's so cute. But hypothetically, if that was possible, then yeah, why not? You know, as long as my visa gets approved, yeah, hell yeah, bro, get me in there. I wouldn't mind. Just tune in. Why is Komifuro on the screen? Because I intend to come to Komifuro November 19. November 9 to 10. Yes. He's going to take you to dinner and then kiss you goodnight, alright? Jesus fucking Christ. If you're gonna do that, at least don't make it gay, you know? Say no homo or something. Yes. Bro's trying to slide in. Yeah, right? Shit. Also, ignore the noise. There's still like construction work in here. This is why it's a bad time for me to stream in the morning or at night because it's super loud. So anyway, yeah. Let's actually go in and talk about what we're talk about the topic at hand here, chat. So, getting into it, yesterday, Raziel Warmonic, our ex Luca mod over here, came into the stream, or not came into the stream, came into Twitter the other day and said that she got served a cease and desist from Anycolor in paper. Like, actually fucking mailed her a cease and desist letter. And she has all the intentions of complying. Effects of Swagapino on average gringo. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Nerissa Ravencroft. Oh, hold on. Before I continue. Nerissa Ravencroft fan. Songstress Jailbird on top. Uncle Bonnie react to this. He would say, "This is Uncle Bonnie teaching you how to fix your money generator. You explode. You failure." Yeah. Like Foyo, Raziel is so based. Hayo sings Singaporean language. Yo, Songstress Jailbird on stop. I have no idea what you just fucking talked about. Negro, you know what? Scratch that. You made it zesty. You can stay in the Philippines. Hey man, Negro. Oops. Hey man, look, you did it. You were the one that made it like raunchy as fuck. So, yeah, that's not me being weird. You got. Yeah, I got fucking got. Look, it happens. Hehe. I'll give you the pass, don't worry. Look, I'm not even doing it on purpose, I swear. Rip VOD? Yep, Rip VOD. I don't know if... yeah, Rip VOD probably. But anyway, yeah. So, Raziel did this, right? And it kind of made waves in certain circles that are still paying attention to this drama. Because as you can see here on the views, it's actually not that much. Because a lot of people pretty much forgot about Raziel and what Raziel posted. Well, okay, no. A lot of people forgot about Raziel, but not a lot of people forgot about what she said about Luca. That's the thing. But people were people were already moving away from it. You know, moving on, forgetting about that one little piece of dumb drama, all that sort of shit. And then Anycolor comes over here and sends her that letter. Now, I have no idea why they only did it now. Perhaps like Nijisanji sent that letter like a couple weeks or couple months before, but really only arrived now because of like logistical issues and all that sorts of shit. So yes. So, in my opinion, the reason why they do... well, it's not really even our opinion. I think it's like kind of objective at this point to say that like Anycolor obviously did this to not just protect their own brand, but to also like protect Luca Kanishiro. But I saw a lot of... I'm not gonna pull out the tweets. Maybe I can find some over here on their quote retweets. But like a lot of people were trying to argue that just because this is a move intended to protect Luca means that the content that Raziel put out was wrong. Or like the actual thing itself is proven right because Raziel over here got a cease and desist letter. I'm sorry if I'm like mincing my words. I'm just not sure how to explain it properly. But like a lot of people were trying to make this like a truth problem, trying to play with the angles as to Nijisanji did this because they're confirming that what Raziel said was actually true. On the other side was like, no, Nijisanji did this was because what Raziel said was bullshit and this is just them throwing down the gauntlet and proving her wrong and making her shut the fuck up. Brother, all of those can be true. All of those can be true. They're not like mutually exclusive. Yeah, I 100% fully agree that this is Nijisanji trying to protect themselves and to protect Luca, but like the validity of Raziel's like document has fucking screenshots on it, bro. It has fucking screenshots on it. Screenshots that didn't seem fabricated and had the necessary context to explain what was happening. I've said this before and I've said it again. Yes, Raziel Warmonic's like perspective in the whole downing of Luca Kanishiro is a bit skewed. because like they have a little spat against each other. Like Raziel is obviously bitter towards what happened between them and Luca, and she's using that as like there's a lot of it's a bit emotionally charged. That's what I'm saying. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. In 2025, Nusagi Sanji drops and we all run. True. A cease and desist is literally just strongly worded letter that says stop. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, it's basically just stop. Which is interesting because I don't think Raziel said anything more than that whole shtick. Aside from that one document, I mean. I think that was really the only thing that Raziel did. But if I were to speculate, I imagine this is not going to be the last that we'll hear from Raziel. I feel like one way or another, a lot of the things, this might actually prompt her to show the screenshots and reveal more than what she already revealed to us. Because if we remember correctly from the document that we went through, she hid a lot of information and some context and some key figures that would rather be anonymous. Something that False himself actually confirmed was true. And you know what? I think I can believe that. It might be mostly to scare other potential whistleblowers. That is true, but that's really only true if they can identify those whistleblowers in the first place. The only reason why Raziel was sent that letter is because she's like a public facing one. She literally worked for like Luca and all that sort of shit. Shiori Novella Night, thank you for the super chat. Dian, wanna know something? Just like the livers, Nijisanji themselves don't know meaning to shut the fuck up. They want to win so badly, and Q4 on June 11. Desperate move like Nijisanji is stupid, Holo stayed silent. I saw a lot of rats where they only did this now because the NBA collab was a thing. So people think it's an admission of guilt is because lots of bad people tend to send out cease and desist letters to scare people and hope they stop talking about their actions. I mean, that's valid. Yeah, that's pretty much valid, yeah. I mean, YouTubers, chat. Fucking YouTubers do that to each other. It's weird. It wasn't to defend Luca, it was to avoid liability. That could be it. I mean, that's not necessarily wrong, you know? It could be both to defend Luca. Oh, it could be to avoid liability with the side effect of protecting Luca, which they have like all the responsibility in the world to do. And because they are a fucking agency, of course, it would look really bad on them if they just did nothing, quote unquote. I think if Luca broke contracts, though, he needs to get like, you know, actually punished for that shit. But then again, it's Nijisanji, of course, nothing's gonna happen. But in any case, yeah. So that's happening, right? So, FalseEyeD responded to this saying that there was going to be a video tomorrow. And then, this is that video. I have not watched this yet, chat. I have not. So we're going to watch it now. I'm going to react to this blindly. Nijisanji cannot drag her to Japan without justification. Raziel, if she sue, would be in an American court. Since she is in the USA, she would win mostly. I mean, that's why they only sent a cease and desist letter, right? It's because it was just a threat. Literally, I think Nijisanji knows they can't do anything about what happened. They really can't. Yeah. The letter is talking about a contract that's expired. So that's what a lot of people were DMing me about. That's how I even knew in the first place. Yeah. I thought you knew? No, I did not know that yet. I did not know that yet until somebody told me. Well, I guess I kind of knew because somebody did like spoil me a little as of the contents of this contract. But I haven't watched the full video and we're about to. Hold on. Okay, so let's look at this. See what we're up to. See what these people are up to. JP News Juber got channel deleted already by Anycolor. So if you're talking about Narukami Sabaki, Anycolor was actually not the one responsible for the taking down of his channel. It was actually Cover Corp. And it's easier for Cover Corp and any JP corporation to go after JP YouTubers because they're bound by the same law. But when you factor in like international courts, it's not as easy. Not Narukami? Interesting. Indeed, they cannot. Rima covered this along with other news tubers. Like Rima commented on this video and so did Aiha. She's super based as usual. I don't know who Aiha is. Not Narukami. Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. I mean, I know a lot of JP news VTubers, so it would be interesting to know which one you're talking about. The twin AI girl one. Moemi? Wait, no, not Moemi. Wait, actually, you know what? I'll look into that later. Jonathan.
Incorporated, parent company to the VTuber agency Niji Sanji English, and the employer of Luca Kaneshiro, a VTuber as a part of their Luxium wave, and the subject of an extensive document published on March 29th of 2024. That document by way of Raziel Warmonic, a former moderator for Luca. Raziel sharing that document entitled My Experience with Java/Luca Kaneshiro, this Google document being taken down within 20 hours. Raziel then offering up a PDF backup file along with a link to our YouTube video regarding that document. You can check out that episode with the link below. This as yesterday, Raziel would update saying, I was just served a cease and desist from Anycolor Incorporated in paper. I fully intend to comply with it as I have until now and will continue to into the future. That is all I will share on the matter. Thank you. Once again, that document being covered in one of our episodes, both in full and then in a later episode in...
I think it was false. Yeah, I think it was false that said that she actually helped Raziel make that document.
Brief. The link to that episode also available below. But as a refresher in regards to that document, we have highlights such as Luca Kaneshiro being caught creating alternative Twitter accounts, trying to dissuade others from applying to Niji Sanji. Luca,
you know, at a certain point, right? At a certain point, I can almost call that based. Like Luca trying to cut off the competition by telling them to fuck off and discouraging them. I don't know. That's kind of based, right? It's obviously like an asshole thing to do, but that's kind of based. That's like, ooh, yeah, proactive and everything. I don't know. I kind of respect that, honestly. It's pretty funny.
Later also admitting to using a 3D avatar against Anycolor rules, antagonism with others in the Luxium wave. This all while Raziel would offer up proof of uncredited work, even including creating handwritten merchandise for Luca per his instructions. Today, however, we're going to concentrate on two particular parts of this document. This section entitled Concerns with Anycolor/Niji Sanji Management. Raziel stating there are multiple times and instances where something would happen, and I would ask Luca if they ever received basic public relations PR training. He would inform me they did not. Anycolor's management felt non-existent from what Luca had told me. While later in the document, there was a section entitled Aster Arcadia Harassing Other Co-Workers.
Yes,
this being
I remember
another
that
current VTuber with Niji Sanji English.
So this is the part that was... Okay, so I remember now. So this was one of the parts where Raziel said that the reason why Raziel was hiding a lot of things and not revealing all the information that she knows is because, again, she had like one Niji Sanji member, an actual current Niji Sanji member that's corroborating a lot of the information that he said, that she's saying, that she's relaying to us regarding like some relationships between Niji Sanji. And we have no idea who that Niji Sanji member is. We really have no idea. We can really only speculate, but I'd rather not say who I think it is.
And confirm that Lucas said that multiple girls were coming to him about the issue since management wouldn't do anything, and he discussed it with both Alira and I. I personally told him to gather as much evidence as possible and bring it to management since it shouldn't be there, that being Luca and Alira Pandora's job, to regulate this issue. To my understanding, nothing was done about it. Raziel being contacted by another Niji Sanji liver, prompting the creation of this entire document.
Yeah, exactly. Another Niji Sanji liver.
Liver stating in these DMs that TVS has confirmed has come from a Niji Sanji liver.
Yeah. So false. False has confirmation that. False has confirmation that it actually did come from another Niji Sanji liver. Okay, that's good.
To help you with.
Oh God, what I would do to get to know who it was, though. I wonder.
Clarity, I remember that incident. It was Aster. The document also detailing Luca harassing other co-workers, stating I also received a message from the same Nijisanji Liver above about Luca harassing others inside of Nijisanji English. The message read, Luca has done a lot of bad things, not just to you, so thank you for sharing your experience. And now today we have available on hand that cease and desist document, dated May 28th, 2024, the day before Raziel had received the document by FedEx. This document entitled Notice to Immediately Cease and Desist Unlawful Activity. This document itself being sent by an international law
False
firm.
is laughing.
And continuing with, our firm represents Anycolor Incorporated. We are instructed in relation to activities carried out by you, which have caused distress and damage to reputation to Anycolor and individuals to whom Anycolor manages, including but not limited to the publishing of a 58-page document, publishing and promulgating, that means promoting, falsehoods against
Interesting.
Anycolor and its VTubers, and similar falsehoods spread through social media accounts you operate in breach of our clients' rights and of the terms of the confidentiality agreement entered in between you and our client.
Yeah, that part. Confidentiality agreement. But yeah, so apparently she signed an NDA.
As Raziel had actually signed a non-disclosure agreement with Anycolor, but more on that in a moment. The document continuing on to say the purpose of this letter, given this regretful situation, our client considers that it has no option but to instruct us to write to you seeking these activities cease. Our client trusts that this letter will be received.
She stopped though. Wait, did Raziel? Okay, chat. I don't know. Maybe some of you know. But did Raziel actually start whining again after she posted that document? Because she stopped, no? Because if she did stop, then this would mean that Anycolor sent this letter out like a few months or weeks ago and really only only really got it now. I don't think she said. Yeah, exactly. So this is kind of weird.
Spirit in which is intended
What do you mean?
as a reasonable request to end these activities. This demand is to ensure that the public is not misled by the publication of misinformation in the protection.
I think she's saying she just got it. Yeah, she just got it. Exactly. She just got it, but that would mean that the letter was sent like prior or like a long time
and
ago.
damaged thereby, and in the protection of its own reputation
Just watch for
as
now?
a
Okay.
reputable organization. Please therefore consider this letter as a reasonable demand that you cease and desist in these unlawful activities, which are particularized further below. Document continuing on, improper and unlawful actions. As you're aware, Anycolor owns and operates a VTuber business involving live streaming, merchandise sales, that for some reason being merchandise with a Z.
Hey. They're ESL, all right? They probably use a translator for this.
And promotional services. Anycolor has a
Anycolor has a recognized yeah, they sure do. They sure do have a recognized reputation, all right.
recognized reputation in the industry. Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, exactly, False. Yes, they do.
It takes pride in the care and attention it provides to its business and its clients, including to the VTubers who operate on Anycolor's platforms. Anycolor's positive reputation.
Interesting. I mean, I guess if we like domain expansion, like the general global context here, Anycolor does have a positive reputation in JP. That's the thing. This is not necessarily false, but context is key, because anywhere else aside from JP, they don't have a fucking positive reputation. They don't have a good name.
Reputation and good name are no small part of its success. Our client became aware of a 58-page document posted online on or about March 29th of 2024 under an account that you maintain as an online persona, Raziel Warmonic. The document
I heard they have a really positive reputation in Indonesia. Yeah, exactly, Azerhar. They definitely do. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna leak my next video. Or rather, my next video, but I'm doing a deep dive on Nijisanji. Well, I don't know if I can call it a deep dive, but I'm doing a video on Nijisanji Indonesia.
published at the following link, but was removed by Google within a day for violating its terms of service.
Yes,
it remains accessible, however, to a significant audience at the following link, as was inevitable. It has also been republished, including in video summary form at, yes, that's right, the cease and desist document directly links to our video published later that day on March 29th. Your document purports to depict events between you and a VTuber managed by Anycolor known as Luca Kaneshiro. We understand that many of the references you make in connection with Luca Kaneshiro are false, or misleading, while simultaneously you assert false, and serious accusations about Anycolor's business practices and management, which are significantly likely to mislead readers about the true position.
I'm sorry, it's just that when anyone tries to tell you that you spread wrong or false information, I'm copying false, get the joke. I feel like you really have to specify what information you're referring to. Because I can literally, like, anybody can claim that I'm doing something or I'm saying something that's false without actually specifying which. And somehow a lot of people will immediately believe that. Fucking people will say, oh, slander, fucking slander, mudslinging bullshit. It's bullshit.
At Anycolor, causing serious harm to its reputation. Among the many false, I can do this all day, statements are serious accusations erroneously asserting unprofessionalism,
so I need more
examples. And neglect,
it seems like they're gonna put examples.
To the following. Number 1. Yes, that's right. Even the cease and desist letters from the law firm representing Anycolor have bullet point lists. This document having not 1 but 2 bullet point lists. Once again, beginning with 1, that Anycolor's management of a VTuber was quote-unquote non-existent, and that Anycolor provided 0 support or PR training for
this is in the look, here's the thing. Anycolor does actually provide PR education to their VTubers. I'm not just sure if that actually applies to EN.
VTubers. Later, continuing on in another section entitled "The True Position Is," referencing that earlier number 1.
Listen to us.
Anycolor takes great care to provide support and training to the VTubers, including providing compliance training programs and covering and explaining the laws and rules which VTubers must follow. That's right, we have VTuber laws. 2. That Anycolor refused to take any action.
That's not. This is not PR, though. This is not PR. Telling fucking VTubers what laws and rules to follow is not PR training. What are they on about?
It takes great care to provide support and training to the VTubers, including providing compliance training programs and covering and explaining the laws and rules which VTubers must follow. That's right, we have VTuber laws. 2. That Anycolor refused to take any action when multiple women came forward concerning alleged harassment by another liver. Saying further, Anycolor takes its responsibility towards employees and those it manages and treats any allegations of misconduct seriously. It reacts appropriately to any allegations brought to its attention, including personal consultations with its human resources and or legal representatives, and since April 12th of 2024, that by the way being 2 weeks.
Are they serious? Are they serious? Yeah, we definitely treat this seriously. Look, we even have a program 2 weeks after you made that expose against us. We were definitely having this before you did, though. That's super dumb.
Weeks after Raziel had
so we do that now. So it's whatever we do that now. So it's what you said was false.
It's quote internal whistleblowing policy for livers. This internal whistleblowing policy for livers not being made available for reading in this document. And lastly, 3, that Anycolor has previously tried to suppress the quote-unquote stories you have propagated in your document. Continuing with, Anycolor has not taken steps to suppress the accusations asserted in your document, and nor would it, save by way of this proper channel, seeking to prevent the public from being misled by the propagation of damaging misinformation.
Anycolor tried to shut down fucking FalseEyeD and Kyo because of their coverage of their news. What is Anycolor on about?
information put into the public domain by way of your document. This in no way being any form of allegation that Raziel herself has ever made, whether on another platform or within the document itself, but also simply being
we definitely do not suppress the truth. Oh, we do definitely value free speech. Oh.
True. As the Nijisanji subreddit, ran exclusively by employees and livers of Nijisanji, had gone on to remove numerous links to that document. This subreddit now being so extreme in the posts that it has removed, that as of today, nearly every post made in the year 2024 has been removed from the subreddit.
Confirmed that Kurosanji making up all
and
bullshit
employees
lies.
simply leaving behind the...
I don't necessarily think they're all lies, though. I think they're like vague statements, so that it's technically true, but with the context of what's going on in this specific situation, it's not really the full truth, you know? It's like a half and half.
Happy birthday post to their Nijisanji English livers. The cease and desist continuing on with, you're likely aware that these falsehoods are damaging to Anycolor, and those refer to, not least evidenced by the fact that you seek to make your accusations under the cover of anonymity by way of a fabricated identity, presumably to seek to avoid liability. This particular
Bro, she's a VTuber. What do you mean?
Accusation.
They're a VTuber company. How can they? Okay. I'm just gonna continue. I would throw this cease and desist letter in the trash. They only speak about unlawful actions if it's against them, but are more than happy to break labor laws outside of Japan out of convenience. Hypocrites. Yeah, man. Rude Robin Rob, thank you for the super chat.
And the cease and desist letter, simultaneously ignoring that VTubers use online handles. Online handles have been used.
Yeah, fucking. If this is the fucking logic that they operate in, right? Then they should stop using Luca Kanishiro in this same letter. Fucking refer to their name that they know them as then.
Online handles are used by the Nijisanji livers themselves, all while Raziel herself has used her real name time and time again in relation to the Raziel moniker throughout previous years. Those statements have the significant propensity to harm Anycolor's ability to operate its business, retain and accept future clients, and protect its proprietary information such as its contractual terms by your unauthorized references to and publication of them. In sum, your document appears purposely designed to garner online attention with false and defamatory statements based on no information or upon distortion.
She had screenshots, bro.
And misrepresentations.
Actual good screenshots that provided context as to what was happening. What is this?
Which there can be no justification or possible public interest. And so there you have it, Anycolor by way of their law firm, stating that in no way is it in the public's interest to know of the numerous issues brought forward regarding Luca Kaneshiro in this document, alongside numerous issues also revealed about Anycolor within this document. Finally, the cease and desist getting to the what our client seeks section, stating in light of the extent to which your document has been circulating online and entirely expectedly has been republished and it's false, accusations repeated, it will lead to potentially significant damage to our client's reputation. We reserve our client's rights in this regard, but in the meantime, our client believes that it has had no option other to engage counsel to seek an end to this conduct and to protect itself, its staff, and its business and reputation. Accordingly, we require that you forthwith cease publishing these or any similar false and defamatory statements concerning Anycolor and its business, or from discussing company business in breach of your...
I think this is going to only encourage war. I mean, to be fair, Warmonic did say that she's going to stop, but I don't know. She's a bit of a wild card. Wild cards can do weird shit sometimes. I think this is not going to be the last time we'll hear from Raziel regarding what actually happened. I don't know. Then again, I'm just ratting. I'm just a fucking dumb bunny.
Your contractual provisions. As you expressly agreed in Article
6... You can't corner an animal like that, chat. You really can't. Maybe it's a good thing that they only sent a fucking cease and desist. Because if they actually threatened Raziel, bro, she would have fucking leaked everything. This girl knows more than she lets on. Yeah. And if she's cornered, she literally, Niji-Sanji forced her hand, gave her no other choice. She would have fucking leaked it out. Everything.
Confidentiality agreement you signed with us. If you violate or are likely to violate that agreement by disclosing confidential information, Anycolor has the right to demand that you cease such violation, and you shall comply with that demand. This demand constitutes that reasonable request contractually provided for. So regarding that confidentiality agreement, TVS earlier confirming with Raziel that yes, she had actually signed a confidentiality agreement with Anycolor Incorporated.
NDA.
Anycolor Incorporated listing themselves here as Party A, and the document itself made up of 11 articles, the most important at this time being Article 4, that regarding the effective term of this non-disclosure agreement, stating the effective term of this agreement shall be 2 years from the date of execution of this agreement. The provisions of Articles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10, effectively the entirety of the NDA, shall remain in full force and effect for 2 years, even in the event where this agreement is terminated due to expiration of the effective term, cancellation, or for any other reason. Raziel herself being no stranger to non-disclosure agreements, having worked within the gaming industry, and knowing full well most non-disclosure agreements do last for 2 years.
Raziel literally skinwalked Luca's account. Yeah, she did.
When did that non-disclosure agreement go into effect? Well, that date happens to be December 6th of 2021, effectively coming to an end due to that effective date section on December 6th of 2023. Raziel Warmonic not sharing any of her details regarding Luca Kaneshiro until 2024, meaning that this cease and desist is effectively referencing a confidentiality agreement that is well outside of its effective term, all while requiring Raziel to cease the publishing of such documents, which she has long since done. The Luca Kaneshiro document being her final word on the matter, meaning that Raziel had long since already ceased and desist on her own, well before receiving this actual C&D. The document more reasonably ending with, now that we have been retained as counsel, you should now please direct any and all further communications relating to this matter to the undersigned and not directly to our client, and you should please not contact our client or its representatives nor any of our clients' VTubers directly about this matter, as that may be considered an instance of harassment against them. Given the serious nature of this matter, you may wish to take independent legal advice. If you have attorneys instructed, please forward this letter to them and let us know the name and contact details of those attorneys to facilitate communication with them directly. For the avoidance of doubt, we acknowledge that you are entitled to discuss this matter with a legal representative for the purpose of seeking legal advice. You should note for completeness that this is not a complete recitation of our client's rights, and that we reserve its rights in their entirety, and that if you choose not to resolve this matter sensibly and cooperatively in the manner set forth in this letter, our client will be forced to consider alternate legal recourse. However, we trust that this letter will be received in the spirit in which it is intended.
No wonder she said, I fully intend to comply with it as I have until now. Yeah, because she has always been fucking complying with it. She has long since goddamn ceased and desisted. No wonder she said this last part. Interesting.
To seek to end this unnecessary attack on our client and for the parties to go their separate ways in a dignified manner. The legal representative with this firm then signing the document. Once again, this being a cease and desist letter, not a cease and desist order. Users going on to react to this with the Streisand effect is an unintended consequence of attempts to hide.
False, I think you should... Look, False, I think you should... I don't know, it's just my opinion, brother. I don't think he's gonna watch this anytime soon, but I think you should show the likes and the quotes and the quote retweets, the quote retweets, the retweets, the comments, and the like counter. Because I feel like if you're going to bring up comments, the relevance of your comments and the implication that they mean that a lot of people agree or like rally behind it is important when you're taking in comments. But that's just my opinion. You know, it's just that me personally, I'm not going to take in screenshots of some random fucking 2-view comment. That's the thing.
Hide, remove, or censor information where the effort instead increases...
Do it live? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it live. Okay, so we have some people in here actually agreeing with Anycolor. Some people that are saying that Niji-Sanji did good, did bad, and did good. Yes. 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 Oh. It was from AJ Shell. Interesting. This was the Matarakan guy. Hold on. Is he in the chat right now? AJ Shell. No, he's not here right now. Okay. He's going to off guy, I guess.
Public awareness of the information, alongside reminder that Luka Kaneshiro broke several terms in the Niji contract, and other livers were terminated for far, far less. This all while we now turn to our co-host Cody.
Oh, I guess that's it. Off guy, the news. Okay, so I guess that's just it. Oh god, that was interesting. Somebody said I need to check out Rima's tweet. Hold on. Hold on. Before I say it, my closing thoughts. Holy fucking dumbasses! Holy shit! That was basically just a goddamn intimidation display, honestly. If Nijisanji literally couldn't do anything to to Raziel at that point, then yeah, that was literally nothing but an intimidation display. They just sent that letter to like fucking scare her. And again, it didn't even goddamn matter. Because all this time, she has always ceased and desisted. So it's like, again, I would give them like the benefit of the doubt if they actually got that letter, or they sent that letter when Raziel made that document. And it really only arrived now. But even then, it's been like 2 months. I don't know if the delivery system of Japan and the US, or I don't know where the fuck like Raziel lives, I don't know if it's slow, but Jesus Christ. It's not like intimidation, it's more like a whimper. Yeah, it's a fucking kitten trying to like be a lion. That's the thing. It doesn't take 2 months. Yeah, I know. That's like the very most reasonable thing I can think of. Which is in of itself not really that reasonable when I think about it. Yeah. Jesus. Interesting. $8 lawyer too. I don't think it was the $8 lawyer. Chat, I don't think it was the $8 lawyer because the contents of that letter was obviously translated or transcribed by somebody that was not English fluent, or at least did not have a native English skill. It was obviously like it's not one of those $8 lawyers. I would like to imagine those $8 lawyers, if they were hired in Canada, would actually know how to speak English. It was either their own people or it was a third party. Nijisanji thinking they can extend the NDA expiration date like it is a goddamn defense contract. Also, again, not caring about other countries' laws. Yeah, Sir Tortillas, but that's like, I guess that's Nijisanji for you. Let's see. Come on, Rima. I have a question for legal mindset. This is part of Raziel's NDA agreement for Nijisanji. Nijisanji sent her C and D for. Whenever I see C and D, I always think of cock and dick. I don't know why. I'm like fucked up in the head. The wording makes it sound like the main agreement would last 2 years from the signature date, but the provisions will continue to be effective for 2 more years after the initial term, making it a total of 4 years of these specific provisions. In this case, they claim she broke provision 6. Am I reading this wrong? Or is it just sloppy wording or intentional? Let me read this. The provisions in Articles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 and shall remain in full force and effect for 2 years, even in the event where this agreement is terminated due to the expiration of the effective term, cancellation, or for any other reason. Yeah, I guess what Rima actually brings up an interesting question. Hold on. Okay, legal mindset replied. It's a survival clause. Typical in many contracts, although some of them clauses they want may not be enforceable after the term of the contract. So it's 4 years but not enforceable. It's poorly drafted, leading to this ambiguity. It could be 4 years if the agreement was simply allowed to expire at the end of the term. But if it was terminated early, let's say 6 months, then the terms would survive no longer than 2 years and 6 months. Clear? Interesting. So it's 4 years. From what I'm gathering from legal mindset, it might be 4 years. Yeah. But then again, I'm also kind of thinking, again, I'm not a lawyer, so fucking throw out my fucking legal insight. I feel like there has to be something where if a contract is not written in the clearest way it can be, especially because of language barrier reasons, then I feel like in certain courts you could argue that it's not your fault if you quote unquote broke it. So when was it terminated? Considering that Luxium exploded in considering that Luxium exploded in 2022, then it should have been over by now. It depends when Raziel Warmonic signed the contract. But let's say it was somewhere around February or March. January and February. Because January and February was when like shit started to go down in Nijisanji EN, especially Luxium, right? If Warmonic signed that contract then it should have been expired during the time that Warmonic sent out that document. So yeah. Yeah, but survival clause are rarely enforceable. That's what also I've heard, yeah. By the way, have you seen Niji JP tweet about a new pair audition? Basically, they are looking for a twin VTubers like Fuamoko. Yeah, I saw that tweet. I think Rima even like tweeted about it. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's like they want for Virtual Talent Academy, they want their own Fuamoko. And you know what? Here's the thing, chat. Duo VTubers are not necessarily new in Japan either. Like Moemi and Yoem were like one of the first actual duo combo VTuber. That's the thing. And aside from that, I can actually genuinely believe that they are also just copying Hololive. Yeah. How can you compete against Fuamoko? Oh, 100%. 100% Nijisanji is probably gonna have something somewhere like around that sort of sentiment. Like, how can you surpass Fuamoko? Or how do you intend to be as successful as Fuamoko? Or do you have a plan as to how to blow up similar to Fuamoko or something like that? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yeah. Ain't no way they'd hire minors. Applicants in pair must be in a close relationship. Both people in the pair must apply for the audition. 20 hours per week, including night lessons in Tokyo, about 5 days a week. If anyone is willingness to learn, regardless of experience, if you are a minor, parental consent is required to apply. This is JP. This is JP. Right? Because it is Virtual Talent Academy. How do you intend to change the laws of physics? It's a good idea for Nijisanji. They get 2 talents and don't have to pay for double the equipment. Actually, it's a bad thing for Nijisanji, Azehara. You know why? Because they only have 1 revenue stream rather than 2. It's actually bad for Nijisanji. This is actually entirely against their fucking business model. But because it's new for Nijisanji, they're willing to experiment. Nijisanji has always been the type of VTuber that... One thing that I've praised about Nijisanji, by the way, is that they've always been the type to want to experiment. Even if it's like against their bottom line. And right now, it seems like they want to experiment with having their own Fuamoko. Because here's the thing. While Fuamoko did appeal to JP people because those girls are primarily Japanese, they are in an EN branch. So if they can have a Fuamoko that's like exclusively Japanese, I can actually see it being successful. Maybe not as successful as Fuamoko, but I can see it being genuinely successful. Yeah. And you have to imagine, chat. It's actually the duo is actually going to fucking suffer for this. You know why? Look, let's say a pair gets like 500, let's say the pair gets like $5,000 a month, right? In revenue for like ads and everything, right? You divide that by 50%. Oh, sorry. You divide that by 50%, and then the girls are gonna have to share that by 50% either. That's a problem that is inherently so dangerous when it comes to duo VTubers. I'm sure Fuamoko doesn't really have financial problems because they have like fucking whales and everything. Nijisanji, I don't think is a problem either, but I think Cover Corp is much more tolerable of them not earning that much in favor of their talents actually thriving. Nijisanji does not want that to happen because, again, as we've already established, Nijisanji is all about profit maxing. They literally care little about their talents unless those talents are big money makers. How many subscribers does Fuamoko have now, actually? Oh, they're live. 840. They're like 1 year. They're like a couple months away from 1 million. Jesus Christ. Won't be surprised if they split it up into separate channels. Yeah, I feel like that's also part of it. If they see that the twins are not getting that much money, they might split up the twins. I can see that happening. Yeah. What, have them separate? I mean, yeah. Probably not, because it's a duo stream. It's a duo streamer, I mean. Yeah. It's interesting. It is interesting. But then again, this is like, this is pretty normal for Virtual Talent Academy, honestly. This is pretty standard for them. I don't know if you guys can, like, I don't know. It feels like I'm sucking on their dick or like excusing a norm that shouldn't be there. But this is pretty normal for Virtual Talent Academy. Like, yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, just like what happened to Salome. She's so successful but received very little support. Oh, no. Okay, so here's the thing. Salome is a bit of a shy type, a shy guy herself. Like, Salome struggles to reach out first. She's literally a bochi. Chat, that girl is an actual genuine NEET, pretending to be an Ojo-sama, pretending to be a NEET. She's literally doing a double role play, which is why she works really well. And which is why, like, her shtick works the way it does. And I think I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So I feel like Salome is probably not the right person to use in this example. Yeah. Have you seen Vivi's tweet? I have not. But if you're referring to her old tweet about being excluded, then yeah, we made a stream about it. Friendly reminder, no stream tonight and I'm going on a short adventure. Oh, okay. June 2 to 8, so like 6 days. Oh, okay. Interesting, I suppose. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's probably a shadow suspension, but like, hope she comes back, I guess. I mean, if it was a shadow suspension, if it was a shadow suspension, which I'm not saying that it is, it would have probably been because of her whole excluded little thing, you know? Yeah. Damn it, quit yawning. Bro, I only yawned like once. Wait, Salome is a guy? No, I just call everyone a guy. And I have like a problem with with my pronouns. Like I mince she and he a lot. It absolutely is, Lamau, come on. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm just saying that it's big if it's true. I'm not saying that it's actually a suspension. But it does look sus. It's not like the Alban one. The Alban one, okay, here's the thing. A lot of people were ratting about how when Alban left, right? When Alban said that he was going to take on a break, a lot of people were ratting, oh, Herder, you're getting shadow suspended. And like, no, obviously not. Fucking Alban did not do anything that would have like Alban did not do anything that would have like superseded, oh no, that would have preceded a shadow suspension. But Vivi, I can see the argument being made for Vivi. Yeah. The Alban one, I've said it before, I think that was a legit break. Before she even like talked back about it, I was like, oh yeah, no, this seems like a legit break. Mm-hmm. Guy or FBI agent? No, in between. So yeah, that's basically it, I suppose. I'm curious what's going to fucking happen in this whole fucking schlop situation. Again, I don't think we're going to hear the last from Raziel Warmonic. I really don't. I feel like she's gonna talk more, or maybe False is going to talk in her stead. I think that's what's gonna happen. But this was an interesting video from False. I guess we know how utterly fucking incompetent Nijisanji as a company is. I mean, we've already known, right? We've already known. But Tihi, I suppose. Tihi. Speaking of break, Kotoka not coming back yet to get to the collab with the NBA. Oh shit. Is that starting now? Is that starting now? Where the fuck was the event supposed to start with them? May 29th, so it was yesterday. So it's probably not starting now. Did any of the live...
It's a threat.
Oh shit.
As today we check in with...
Did any of the livers tweet about it? Let's go... Elira. Did she tweet about it? She did not seem to tweet about it. Oh, she did. She did. Interesting. I see. So Kotoka's the only one missing, huh? I think Kotoka's gonna come. If Niji pulls out of the international market, so be it. They did it to themselves. I don't think they will. Look, it's literally financially and strategically wrong to just pull out from the international market just because of this yab. Nope. If I was Riko Tazumi, I would not do that. I really won't. I have a friend who works with the NBA, and guess what? He never even heard about this collaboration. Well, I mean, it's big. Of course they don't, right? Of course they don't. This is purely from the JP side of things. Bro, no basketball player, no sports player that are remotely interested in the NBA knows jack shit about VTubers. And I imagine every single person, or like at least 90 or 80 to 90% of the people that was included in that collab don't even know or aren't even interested in the goddamn NBA or sports in general, aside from like baseball or something. They don't. Nijisanji is doing this for PR reasons and to flex, basically. Because it is a huge flex. 100%. It's a huge fucking collab. But there's definitely like zero overlap. I don't think this is going to be an event that's necessarily going to do well for them in the long term. At least not publicly. Maybe behind the scenes they're going to make a lot of friends, right? But I'm not gonna hold my breath about anything developing from this. I'm not gonna expect fucking the Shock calling out Vox Akuma. Yo, Vox, you my guy. Yeah. Interesting how Elera has 2 more brand collabs scheduled despite streaming like 3 times in the last 3 months. I wonder why, Azehara, huh? It is interesting. It is interesting indeed. Wait, Kotoka unavailable in a big collab? Rusha also unavailable during her game show collab right after her termination? I don't think... Look, I don't think Kotoka is going to get terminated. That's the thing. I think graduated. Or at the very most, a pseudo graduation, similar to what happened to Yugo. Yeah. But this is a weird fucking document from Nijisanji. She'll graduate without stream. Yeah, that's what a pseudo termination is. It's like a termination, but like worded in a graduation. Oh, I suppose. Bro, False has been slacking, bro. Look at False's videos. 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 1 month ago. Bro, he deserves a break, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. If False stops being proactive, I'm gonna steal your goddamn market. I have Sagi V2 over here being active. Come on, False. Don't let your spot get taken. I'm a very opportunistic man myself, and I imagine a lot of people will want to have your position. Not that they will, honestly. Nobody's gonna be able to steal False's like throne as the preeminent news guy. I don't think so, no. The grind can burn you. Bro, I've been burnt. Bro, Salvi, I've been burnt out for the longest time. That's the thing. Back in 2022 to like 2023, I've been nothing but burnt out. Yeah. I've been running on fumes. Right now, I have a lot of things to look forward to though, so I'm not as burnt out as I used to be. So yes. July is coming, so we'll see. Oh, we'll see indeed. We'll see indeed. Wouldn't Kyo be his rival? I suppose.
So need you.
Bro, wait, actually, yeah, Kyo's actually uploading relatively decent. Interesting. False looks like he's keen to taunt Niji. It's the first thumbnail where he used one of their livers' faces in a long time after they tried to take him down. I don't think so. False used like their faces for like a lot of his videos. See, Salen, Doki, Mume, Salen, Doki, Salen, Ailen, Rusha, Salen. Yeah. Yeah, generally speaking, these people. But I have no doubt that False wants to like taunt Niji, or not necessarily taunt Niji, but like find a way to absolutely fucking overturn Niji. That's the thing. I think that's what he needs. Kyo obsesses about Niji because he nearly got shit canned by them. False is the same. False also got shit canned by fucking Niji. I understand why both people hate why both people have a hate boner against Niji. Yeah. Why is False not uploading as daily as before though? I would imagine it's probably burnout. Chat, here's the thing. Drama content, as fun as they may be and as profitable as they may seem, they're really types of content you make that are very unfulfilling creative-wise. If you're a content creator, and like, it's very hard to find any creative satisfaction from covering drama and news. It's something that you really need to treat as a job more than a hobby. Yeah. And I imagine False is pretty fucking tired. He's tired. Yeah. How did you avoid the Niji strike? I was inactive. I was like gone when False and Kyo got terminated. Got like striked. And during that time, I actually sang Nijisanji's praises. So I did not literally really cover their news. This was a time where I did not really want to like trigger anybody. Look, during this time I was making a lot of good videos around Niji. Why Niji Ian's Luxium was successful. Okay, I have this one, which isn't necessarily a strike against Niji, but like whatever. I have a Salome video right over there. I have a Vox video right over there. I have this video over here. And oh, why 2022 was Niji Sanji's golden year? Yeah, generally speaking, I was pro Niji at this time. Clown Dubs, hello. We have a 100 subscriber guy over here. Hello. Tenga dysfunction erectile. I don't know what that means. Erectile dysfunction, probably. Yes. And that is why DN's reputation of Niji apologist comes from. Yeah, well, I mean, probably. Bro, you wanna stop being rattled by drama? Do a long form video of the things you actually like about VTubing again. Oh no, I'm not being rattled by drama. I like to meme that I am though. Like, okay, so here's the thing. So I don't like to cover drama if it doesn't interest me, right? And I actually do that. It is tiring, but I'm not necessarily rattled by it. And I do actually, right now at least, I do actually focus on like long form video content that I actually enjoy making. You know, content that is actually creatively fulfilling. Holy shit, Clown Dubs, thank you for the fucking memberships. Spanish for thank you. Gracias. Hey. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much, bro. Gracias, amigo. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. De Corobdal al Mundo. I'm sorry, man. I don't speak Spanish, even though I'm Filipino. So I feel like I should be able to understand a little bit of Spanish. I know mundo means world, though. Yeah. I don't know. In any case, I think that's really about it for this whole coverage of the FalseEyeD fucking Raziel Warmonic situation. I don't know how it's going to play out. I feel like it's not the end of this story. There will 100% be more that will come out of this. And I'm interested as to how it's going to develop. Yes. And tomorrow, chat, I'm going to finally do that reaction video promise that I've always wanted to do for a long time now. You know, reacting to Parrot's video and reacting to a lot of the suggestions that a lot of you guys have sent over on the suggestion tab over on my Discord server. So yes. In any case, what are your thoughts / hopes of Off-Kai? So I'm pretty indifferent about Off-Kai right now. But that's because I don't really know the prospect, because I'm not personally invested into Off-Kai. Off-Kai did not piss me off. I know that a lot of the VTubers that I like and are friends with are going to Off-Kai, but then there's also that one situation about how, like, Kershaw has been, like, banned or something. So, there's that. Did you see False said he received a strike on his channel in the last month? I did not see that, Geminx. That is interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. Did you watch the state of play from PlayStation? I have not. I guess we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll have a reaction stream tomorrow, just going over a lot of the stuff that's happening. So yes. In any case, chat, that was just this was just going to be a short stream going over what happened. So, thank you all for coming into the stream. Thank you all for coming. It's late at night, and there's a lot of VTubers that are streaming right now. I guess that makes sense because again, this is peak streaming hours. So I feel like, yeah, hold on. I'm going to redirect you somewhere else. Who should I redirect you to? Kali is live. I'm not gonna raid into Kali, bro. Thanks for the stream. Hello, Risk to Rise. So who's online right now? We have Scarlet. No, I don't think I'm gonna raid to Scarlet. Oh, Sayu. Okay, yeah, I guess I can raid to Sayu. Okay. Anyway, chat, that's really all about it. And I will see you tomorrow for that reaction stream. See ya, chat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.